Died. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. And it remains. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Revere. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
First offering on its way. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Junior awaits the 1-1 in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 strikes.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a
number
good job
15.
there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he'll step off and go to third here. And a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the blowout continues.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The right fielder.
Here's
number
J.D.
28.
Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Swings and grounds it to short. Taken there by Cabrera. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. And the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 9th inning. Here's George Springer starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now, and he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Henniger. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And a good decision apparently to push it this time. He's in at second with a stand-up double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Evan Gattis now standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A shot down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The batter, third baseman.
Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. Adonis Garcia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The man on third with 2 down. Down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Seattle with a big 17-hit attack. Steven Strasburg wins his 19th decision of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Zach Greinke permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg, his 19th win of the season. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. He falls to 7-12. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.